Hello. Welcome, folks. Welcome to Darth Tuba's Whatnot Show. I am your host, Darth Tuba. Come on in. It's a few minutes early. We usually, for those that have never been in one of my shows, I usually run it, start it about 5 minutes early. Give a moment for people to pop in, and then I'll do a little scan of everything we're going to run. This is a preset show, meaning I have all the stuff on the table behind me. Okay, and I'll turn it around the camera in a moment, and I'll show you guys what we have running. I typically go left to right on my table, but I might bop around. If you see something you'd like me to run ahead of time, and you want me to run it, just give a request there in the chat, and I would be happy to put it next in the queue, if you will. This is a modern show, guys. It's going to be modern. Anything, this stuff from, I would say, we got some Bendham packs. We got some episode 1 small items, some Pez, a few loose items, in the 2000s. Some food premiums from around 2015 or so, 20 or not 2015, 2008, 2010, somewhere around there. A couple of Black Series. Got a bunch of comic packs. And I got one box of junk that I'm going to run. It's just a bunch of loose parts and things. I'm just going to run as a lot. We will run a few things as giveaways. So if you guys just stick it out a little bit, or usually around every 25 or so, we'll run a giveaway. Mike, you do, right? That's right. I managed to pick up a few of these TC14s, so we'll run one right now, and maybe we'll run another one later. I'll see if I put it on the table. If you have been watching my shows, guys, I'm not planning on running everything tonight. I have enough material from all the things I've been picking up along the way the last couple of weeks to run probably 2 or even 3 modern shows. So if you don't see it tonight, keep checking back. Essentially, I try to toggle it. I try to run modern shows and vintage shows and modern shows. If I could do 2 in a weekend, I'll do 1 of each. I think I have another weekend coming up where I can do 2 shows. I got to check the schedule. I might have to make some adjustments. I think next Friday is my next show, but it's going to be a little later. It's going to be at 7 p.m. Just a heads up. All right, let's do a little sweep here, guys. I'll show you what I'm running. And again, if you see something and you want me to get that right away, please let me know. All right, so this is kind of towards the end of the night because this is further away from the table here. But we have a DJ Rex. We have actually a couple of those we'll run. Got a couple of vintage collection things, guys, running between $1 and $5 starts. Okay, we do have that is a complete Lego in the back there. It's been put together, but it's back in the box. I put it back in storage. I believe it's got all the pieces and the instructions and stuff. This is my box of junk. Okay, lots of stuff here, all different types of things from the modern era. Droid Depot set of decals, a couple of food premiums, some small Lego kits. Okay, we've got some loose Acolyte retro figures we're going to run. We're also going to run 1 Acolyte set. Hey, Budani. I will run some. All right, let me run my first droid, and then I'll put some of the Legos out. Got a couple of Jedi Starfighters. They're not identical. If you look closely, you'll see that they are. The vehicle is, but the paint schemes are different. We got a couple more Black Series. We got a Holiday Black Series back there. I'm going to run 1 set of Acolyte figures as a whole and run a bunch. Yeah, give me some hearts, guys. I do always appreciate that. I never really asked to do that, but I guess that helps on the Whatnot side to get other people aware of it. There's a few other figures I'm going to run. And there's my comic packs, guys. These are from my personal collection. So I'm going to be running all these. And I got 2 tonight. 2 of the Build-A-Droids that just came out that I'm going to run. We're also going to run these. These are like one of those blind box droids. These guys. And this is a blind box thing from Doc Undar's. It's one of these different kind of helmets or display pieces. I'm going to run those as well. I don't know what's in them. I can open them on camera if you wish me to do so, or I can just ship them to you and you can open them. All right, so that's our stock for today. All right, so let's get myself set up here. We'll start with our TC14. I remember this being really popular when it came out because it was just a good looking droid. It looked better than some of the droids that that Disney had been setting up. So we will start. Let me start here. Okay, we are going to start with this one. I am going to start this one though, guys, at $5. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, sorry, I meant it to be 10 seconds. I'll set them. I'll set the rest at 10 seconds. My bad. Yeah, generally, guys, I do. Hey, Ultimate DJ. So did I win it? How much for the washing machine? My wife, Mrs. Darth Tuba, would kill me if I sold a washing machine in whatnot, unless you want it for $1 million. All right, in which case, oh, all right, we can do that. All right, Rascal Shats. All right, and made your first purchase. Thank you for that. Awesome. Okay, and somebody was asking about Legos, and I'm not going to put these together, guys. I'm just going to kind of show it to you in my bag. Now, full disclosure. All right, this is these are, to my knowledge, they're complete, but I have no instructions on this one. Okay, so it's got a clone trooper in there. All right, comes with a little droid head there. All right, I don't even know which one it is. This Lego does include the figure. Well, you know what? I will show that. Hang on, because I know the figures are what a lot of people are looking for. So let me get him out. This is I guess this is a Lego clone pilot. Okay, so he goes with this. All right. Okay, it's number. I'm gonna start, and it's gonna be a 10-second auction with a 5-second counter bid time. All right, and we're running. And I got a few more Lego sets that I will run right away. Okay, Ultimate DJ. Hey, Ultimate DJ, can you let me know, was I the winner of that Tri-Logo figure or not? I'm okay either way. I'm just more curious than anything. Okay, this is one of those complete planet type things. It's actually, this is kind of two. This is just a planet that it just kind of threw in there. But the main part of this is the 75006 little Jedi starfighter with the R4, I believe. Okay, so I'm just putting that in one shot. And we'll start this. To my knowledge, the sets are complete, although that one does include that extra planet part, which is from a different set that's not part of that. And we'll start this one at $1. They do make such cool holiday ornaments. I agree with you on that. That's awesome. This is okay. Yeah, I was collecting the Legos, guys, and I just Ultimate takes it for $4. Good grab on that one. I just got to the point where there was just not enough room. Not enough room. These were weird to me, but also kind of fun. All right, we got this is one of those little mini vehicles, and it does include, there we go, believe that's all it is. And it does include a Wookiee, Chewbacca, with his little bowcaster. Okay. And we'll start it for $1. And how many more of those? Got a couple more Legos, guys. And since we had some requests for that, I will run them next. I'll run them out first. And then I'm trying to keep the pace going, guys, because I do have to pack all this tonight for the next thing. All right. Good grab on that, Ultimate DJ. All right. Got to work. I spent a lot of money last night on Ultimate DJ show, so I appreciate getting some of it back. All right, we got another one here. We got a little Y-wing, looks like, and it is complete. We'll get it all put together here because that's easy. It's only one piece. Come on, what are you doing? What are you doing? course. Yep. That's what's going to happen. Want this to go? Oh, all right. So there is the Y-wing with the pilot. It does have a few more pieces there to it that I start that at $1. I appreciate it, Ultimate. So did I win it, or have you not added it up yet? I want to know. I want to know. I can't. Oh, thanks for the raid. I appreciate that. All right, cool. Well, guys, we're running modern today. Modern Star Wars. Sold for $1. Oh, Ultimate DJ. Got it for $1. All right. That's cool. All right. Well, we're going to move this. I got one more. Okay. Here's an X-Wing. It does have its final cannon there. There's the X-Wing with the pilot. I'm going to probably start this one a little bit higher, guys, because that's a little low. Oh, okay. How about this one? Now, this one, I'm going to just kind of show you. This is 40362. It is complete. Doesn't have the instructions. It's the little Endor set, kind of the one like the tabletop set. Okay. I was comping, the 20th anniversary, one of those sets. All right. So we will. I'll do that and the X-wing together. Oh, you're still tallying. Gotcha. All right. These are together, guys. The Endor set. Hold on. What are you doing there? Start 4, 5, and here we go. Florida Man, welcome in. Hope you had a good day yesterday. Hope you did all right with your shows. Ultimate figures are coming. I had someone ask about, guys, I'm going to run one of these into the other. Florida Man, thank you for that purchase. Florida Man, guys, if you do not know, I'm sure a lot of people here do, but Florida Man does an amazing show, as does Ultimate DJ. They do a lot. They're fun. They're interactive. There's some really cool games they play. I strongly encourage you to check out their shows. They're awesome. Okay, I have 2 more Legos I'm going to run, then we'll get on to other stuff. We got a A-Wing fighter. It does have the rest of the pieces here. It's number 7134. It does have the canopy right here. And it does have the instructions. So this is complete. It just doesn't need to have the box. I am just working to get these things out first because there was a request to do that. So, and then I'll get back into figures. Thank you for your patience. Rascal. Right. Thank you for that, Rascal. All right. It's number 6. Right. And the last one. Okay, this is 75140. This is the Imperial Resistance Troop Transporter. All right, this is actually from the one that comes in onto the, that Leia shows up. Okay, it's got the box. It's got all the figures everything is complete. All right, so I'm gonna just run this one. I'm gonna start this at $10. Oh wait, hang on. So, got a little bit more for the shipping. Thank you guys. All right. There we go. And so you guys know I do. I'm moving forward today. Is 10-second auctions. Thank you, Florida Man. All right, great. Grab on that. All right, back to some figures here. Why don't we do a build? Why don't we do the Build-A-Droid, guys? This is the Build-A-Droid that came out for the month of April. It's very hard to get these droids. Comes with the one piece for the protocol droid. It comes with the arm piece, I think. I think it's his arm. Kind of see it there at the bottom. I was able to grab a few of these. Thank you. And we'll start this at 5. I was laughing because I knew, I got all my stuff set up, and then I saw that yesterday was a no fee day for Whatnot people, which I'm like, of course, today I can't do it. But that's okay. Still pretty successful. Thank you, Ultimate. We had a pretty good day. All right, guys, we're going to bop around all different types here, so just be patient. If you have a specific request, let me know. This is a original trilogy collection Leia. Decent figure. Most of the figures, guys, were starting at 5. Yes, Black Series we have today. I'm going to start with this one. This is one of the holiday Black Series. This is the Mandalorian Scout Holiday Edition. All figures will start pretty much at $5. I kind of bop back and forth between Black Series and 3 3/4 inch. All right, and thank you for your first purchase, Felix. Let's do Retro Collection, Attack of the Clones, Jango Fett. I don't know if the Black Series will fit on Mando here, but we can try. Halloween. No, I do not. No Halloween today. Thank you for checking. I want to see your time. Mandalorian 4-pack TVC. I do, in fact. Are you talking about the you are talking about the special, the Mandalorian, this one? The Shriek Hawk? Shriek Hawk. Yep. Let's run this. We're going to run it a little bit bigger in terms of shipping, just because of the weight. I can't spell. There we go. I'm going to start this at $5. Back this up a little bit. Florida man, good grab. All right. I already know that you got the Lego thing over here, so I'll put that with that. Another Black Series. We got a from the Mandalorian Black Series. Now I will say this top of the box is a little bit damaged. All right, I believe it's still sealed. It's just this corner is a little weird. Paz Vizsla. Starting this one's back at 5. Lauren, man, you're doing great today. All right. Let's try this one. We got an Acolyte. This is unpunched. Retro Mother Anastasia. This is the retro version. Oh, wait. Get to about another 12 or so. We'll do comic 2-pack. This is a X-Wing Rogue Leader, Storm Commando, and General Weir comic 2-pack. It is. I looked it up. It is a rare one. Star Wars Daddy in the house. Guys, check out Star Wars Daddy on YouTube. He does an amazing show. He also has great sales on the Bay. Thank you, Nerf Herder. Okay, we got another comic pack. We got the Star Wars #1, Vader and Rebel Officer. Cool thing I love about this is that they basically just repainted the figures, but they repainted the figures that were out at that time, but in their kind of comic book color, which I thought was really cool. They'll run a few of these for right now, guys. Oops. Right. Yeah, I loved the comic packs, and then until I just kind of woke up one day and was like, I don't have enough room. All right. Star Wars Daddy. Good grab on that one. Awesome. All right. Let's keep going here, guys. All right. Let me do a couple of... there's another unpunched Attack of the Clones retro. This is Mace Windu, the retro collection. Okay. Vintage Collection Mandalorian. This is not retro. This is just regular Mandalorian. All right, you know what happens when this kind of thing happens? 1, 2, 3, 4 figures. We're gonna run them all. Starting $5. Hang on a second. $5 start for 4 figures. Otto's in. About 10 away, guys, from another giveaway. Florida Man. All right. Thank you for that purchase. $11, man. That's a steal. All right. Don't know if there's an interest in this, but I'm going to put it out there anyway. Everybody remember Bendham's? This is a 4-pack of Bendham's. It's got Palpatine, R2, Luke, Vader, and it's got a set of 4 trading cards from Star Wars Galaxy. And this thing leaning up against Mando. There it goes. We're going to start this at $3. Otto wants it. Otto gets it. Awesome. Ooh, thanks for that purchase. Okay, let me do some Black Series. All right. Say what you will about the Acolyte. I love this character. Basil from the Acolyte. Such a cool character. And I really enjoyed watching his little adventures. I want a I'll start him at $3. I want a standalone movie with just Basil. Ultimate knows what I'm talking about. It also comes with Pip. So technically speaking, you're getting 2 characters for 1 there, Ultimate. All right. Thank you for that, Bert. All right, so speaking of Accolade, this is the whole set, guys. 6 figures. Unopened box. Still box. Started at $5. Okay, Ultimate. Thank you for that purchase. All right. Let's pop around. Let's get back to some comic packs here. Another rare one, guys. This is Stormtrooper and Black Hole Hologram from the Early Adventures Star Wars Classic. Started at $5. Cheaper than Ross. By $1, but yeah. But that's all good. All right. Thank you so much for that, Ultimate. Yay. Ultimate's giving me back some of my money. I love it. There's another cool one. This is number 37. Mouse in Disguise and Basso in Disguise. So this is just a Star Wars number 37. I'll keep bopping around, guys. So if you're not into the comic packs, I'll run a vehicle next. Ultimate get, man. Ultimate is in the house. He's having none of it. All right, guys, we have a Jedi Starfighter. Okay, now full disclosure, these are incomplete. In this case, I think it's just missing its missiles, but don't hold me to that. Take a good look at it. Okay, obviously it has a slot for the droid. It's got the cockpit. Basically, I purchased a whole set of vehicle parts, and this one I was able to put together so that it does have a lot of its parts. So we'll start this at $5. Actually, $5. Oh, this. Oh, you mean I think I should switch them out? I think you're right. So I'll tell you what. You made a good point in the comments. You see how the middle sections are reversed? As I said, I was piecing them together. I'll run them together. So whoever wins can piece them back themselves. Because I do believe they are switched. Now I think you might be right there. $5 for the pair. Good grab on that. Great. L4 for the two of them. I'm not sure there's an interest in this, but Star Wars Daddy, you might be interested in something like this. Metallic Impressions, Series 2. This is one of those metal card backs. Oh, those are mine. I'll come back to those. They're essentially just metal cards, okay? But they have like a metallic. They're made of metal. And there are, I believe, 20 cards in the set. And this is all The Empire Strikes Back. Okay, get all the cards and the box, the tin. Start that at $5. Okay, guys, about 3 away from a giveaway. All right, very good. Thank you for that purchase, Felix. All right, guys. Here's a question for you. How many remember these from Disney? These are what they used to call fast pass tickets. Is anyone interested in me running this? It says so for those kids who may not remember. Before we had to use our magic bands. Yeah, Emperor Indians. No, okay, I won't run it, but I'm just explaining. These were what they used to stick your ticket in, and you get out a fast pass. Now, of course, it says it's not a valid fast pass ticket. This is just something that was given out when you tried to do this. If you were, if there was an issue there, you do that. So, if someone wants me to run one of those, I will. All right, back to some comic packs. Let's do Anakin and an assassin droid. Oh. Yes. And running. They come, they buy. They don't. They come, they look. They don't buy. Why don't they buy? Boop boop. All right, good grab on that one. Thank you so much, Ultimate. Ooh, likes those comic books. Okay, keep it going here, guys. Got a few more. I'll toggle between some comic packs. This is Star Wars #1. This is 30th anniversary Coffee Arana and Baltar Swan. Oh. All right, Ultimate. Thank you for that. Okay, and let's go to the Black Series. This is Fern from Skeleton Crew. Star Wars Skeleton Crew Fern figure. Again, $5 start. Crazy good price. Even if you just pay $5, it's all good. Thank you, Ultimate. You're going to need a pretty big box. All right, back to Comic Pack. We got number 65 from Star Wars Republic. Trassa and Tholme. Do not know these characters. Part of the reason why I've parted with it, because I didn't really read all the comics. The Watto of Whatnot. The Watto, Whatto, I think it just came up. Well, you just gave me the idea. I should totally change my name to Watto, but Whatto, like whatnot. I should do that. No one else has a Star Wars Republic 2-pack. I promise that. And wow, some people really want this. Jeez. Okay. I know some of these go for quite a lot of money. So if everybody wants to wonder when I like to combine figures and I think I'm taking a loss, this is why. Because I can assure you, I did not pay. Yikes. It is a rare one, I'll say that. I did not pay that for this. So good on you if that's what you want. All right. Thank you, Ultimate. Make sure you don't lose track of which ones are which. All right, guys. I'm going to sell these as a pair. This is Elite Series, if you remember. These are those metallic figures from Disney. This is Chirrut Îmwe. I am one with the Force. The Force is with me. And Baze Melbis. Okay, these things are excruciatingly heavy. Okay, so I have to run them as large, and I'm gonna start them at $5 for the pair. All right, Ultimate. It looks like unless someone else jumps in, I'm thinking you might. All right, hang on a second here, guys. I'm having a little bit of issue here. Here we go. Starting at 5. This is number 7. 7. Whoa, Otto. Oh, wait. It's like Florida Man and Ultimate just want to give me back the money I gave them this weekend. It's fine by me. Oh, I think, you know what, guys? I just realized I am. All right. Florida Man. Took that one for $11. Good grab on that. All right, guys. What do you say we run a giveaway? Did I just do that? There we go. Okay. In terms of what that one is, let's see. I'm gonna run this is for the giveaway. I'm gonna run a Luke. This is a 12-inch Luke. It's got, just as a and we're gonna also run with that a little bit of a Curad. This is one of those Curad Band-Aids with the thing there. An R2D2 pen. And this is just a box, guys, that has it's the box that was one of the episode 1 premiums from Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, those. So that'll be our giveaway. This is a follower giveaway, but you should just enter in the next 10 seconds, and I'm going to run it. 5, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Hoth Planet. Thank you for your following, and congrats on your win. Please consider making a purchase if you're liking what you're seeing. There's going to be a bunch of other stuff. By the way, guys, if you tend to be more someone associated with the vintage side of things, I will be doing another vintage one. I don't know if there's any interest in this, but I'm going to put it up anyway as a separate thing. If nobody wants it, I might put it in the junk pile. This is actually, okay, fun story. Not so fun, but I'll talk about it anyway. So this was like the Lars Homestead, like, not battle pack, but the little display pack. It came in, I forget if it was a Target exclusive or if it was Toys R Us or just a general. And it came in a big plastic box, and there was the Homestead in front of it. This is just the base. I was bidding on an auction, not an eBay auction, like an auction house auction, and one collection of pieces had this, and the other collection had the actual dome. I won this one with this, but not the other one. So I'm just going to run this as for $1. If anybody wants to do anything with that. And if not, I will throw it in the junk pile for future. Gotcha. Okay. We'll put that in the pile. We'll run the pile a little bit. Here's another one here for you guys. This is a modern ATST. I do believe that this item is complete. It's got all of its, this is modern. Let me bring this up a little bit. There we go. It's got all of its pieces. It's got the chest piece at the bottom. It does unlock and does walk. Okay, set it back to its lock. It's got the canopy on top and the gun. Great one for start this at 5. 4, and then we'll get back to a comic pack after this. Oh, people are trying. Just so you know, guys, if you're either new to it or whatever, I don't. I do a 5-second counter bid. So, all right. Thank you so much for that. All right. Let's go back to this. This is a Shard Het Dark Woman from The Hunt for Aura Singh. All right. Guys, I'm sorry if I missed the chat. I'm just giving you a heads up. Cleaning pallets while getting pallets. Guys, you guys are on a whole other level than me. I'm like, you know, I see some of your stock and I'm like, oh, I wish I had the room for that. But I don't. I do it just kind of a little bit. It's like when you see me sell out. Thank you, Ultimate. When you see me sell something out, like I fill out a table, I may have another table in the back ready for that. That's it. That's what I have. You know what I mean? Like I'm only about 2 weeks ahead of shows. I mean, I have some stuff. I do for those locals that are here. This is Star Wars #4. It's got the different painted Luke and R2. I don't know if R2 is painted like that on purpose or if that's fading. Honestly, I don't want to give misinformation here. I had a dream I was a Jedi. But yeah, my stock is just, you know, like what I have here. This is from my collection. So I try to pick up some auctions and some different places to pick up items, but I can't. I'm not at the point yet where I can do like and buy pallets over pallets over pallets. I'm not there. I don't know if I'll ever be there. Ericar. All right, welcome in and thank you for that purchase. All right, let's see. All right, this is a great character from Skeleton Crew. This is the pirate Captain Brutus. Really love this. I wish they made a vintage collection version of him. Unfortunately, they did not. I did grab one of those. I forget the other type of figure that they made. I can't remember his or the type of figure it is, but they did make a figure that's like the ones that are like 5-inch figures. Ultimate took it. All right, keep it going, guys. Keep it going. All right. Don't know if we have any interest in this. This is a Zam Wessel figure. It's probably my only Attack of the Clones figure for today. I have other ones elsewhere, but I started at $1, guys, just so you know. Droid Factory. I got one more today. Oh, Florida Man. I accidentally did set it for that, but I don't think anybody would have bid on it anyway. So that makes it all right. All right. Another Acolyte. This is Jedi Padawan Jackie Lon. We'll start these at $1. Oh, nice. Thank you for the first purchase. All right. Ah! Sorry. Ooh. Okay. This is Count Dooku and Anakin Skywalker, Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. I'm sure Count Dooku comes with removable head and hands. I say that I'm not 100%. Droid Mystery Crates. I'll run those next, or run one of them next. Thank you for chat. Yeah, guys, please leave me. And oh, by the way, also, if you are a Whatnot seller and you have a show coming up anytime soon, please do not hesitate to put the information in. I will be happy to help let you plug the show. I always like supporting other people with that. People that was so kind to me when I started out doing this. All right, so I was asking me about mystery crates. We have what is essentially they sell these in the Droid Depot only. This is a mystery crate. There's the Droid Depot logo. Okay. Droid Factory mystery crate, single droid action figure. Though it might be an astromech or a BB unit in here. Okay. So I will run this right now. Let me back this up so you can see it better. Okay. And what's cool about this is that you can actually put the figure back in here, and it looks like a hologram version of it if you shine light on it, or you can just lay them on top or whatever. It's kind of a cool little setup here. So you can see the bag on the inside. All right, so you can't really see what it is until you purchase it. All right, so we'll start this at $5. Thank you, Ultimate. All right, good grab on that. I don't know if that's all your stuff, but okay. Someone asked me about a ship. This is a Power Force TIE fighter. Now, full disclosure, guys, these Power of the Force vehicles, okay, do not have electronics. Okay, this is just let me take the sticker off. That wasn't part of it. Okay, this is not that. Also, I want to let you know there's a little bit of issue with the spring. It's great. Its display is fine. These pop off. It's just that you see there's a little bit of space there. It's, I don't know if that's a broken thing or if that's just a flaw of the thing itself. It does display as a cockpit. Okay, so that is what we're going to run. Again, we're going to start it at 5.
I carried him. I gave birth. I raised him. I can't explain that. Can you help me?
I'm going to obviously ship it apart. Take the wings off. And one of the things I loved about the redo of this is that they textured the twin ion engines, which I thought was really cool. Thank you, Florida man. All right. What do you say we run? How about a DJ Rex? This is the DJ Rex from the Cantina. Now, this does have a slight corner crease there, just a heads up. But this is a Droid Depot figure, just made available. Started at 5. Otto wants it. Ultimate wants it. Okay, someone's asking about Black Series. This is S14. Yeah, so guys, I'm planning another show on Friday. Thank you, Cloudy Sci-Fi. I'm planning another show on Friday. It'll be a vintage show again, but it's going to be at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. All right, let's get another comic pack going here. Got a little bit of fading on this box, guys, just a heads up. This is Lumia and Luke Skywalker. And Lumia's got a alternate head. It's from, number 96. There we go. Come on, guys. Let's do, Ultimate, why is it that everything you say is muted? Everything you say, and I didn't even set that up, by the way. I did not restrict anybody's muted words. I myself kind of keep it PG, but I don't mind if there's a little bit of a little sassiness going on. It's okay. I don't do it myself. Hey guys, you're making me like, all right, good. Comic packs. Who knew? Ultimate. Because there have been days where these did not sell that well. All right. Let's do. This is another acolyte. This is Jedi Master Vernestra Rowe, the green skin lady. I think that's a cool looking figure, actually. I think that's really, really nice. And I haven't seen that one very often. So I know it's a controversial show. I liked it. I thought it was fun. I like the characters in it. All right. So next one I'm gonna. Oh, this is still going. Okay. All right. Felix Felix the cat. I love it. The wonderful, wonderful cat. All right, guys. This is actually, here's the deal. This is brand new. General Veers AT-AT Commander VC-392. This is brand spanking new. Just came from when I ordered it. I ordered it twice. And rather than send it back, I'm like, well, we pass it on to whatnot and see if anybody's interested. You know how much modern VC figures go for? Okay. I'm going to start this at $10, which is still a deal. Oh shoot! I didn't mean it. All right, that's all right. All right, Ultimate, you got a little discount on that. Cool. Let's run another comic pack. This is number 29. It's an Entertainment Earth exclusive. This is Soontir Fell and Yasan Isard. All these comic pack guys are just pretty much on display. About 8 away from another giveaway, guys. More ships, please. Okay. Well, I got one. Well, let me run some smaller things, make ships. That is. And then I have one bigger one that I'm going to run in a little while. So, all right, Ultimate. Thank you for that. Okay. Someone's asking for a vehicle. This is a Black Series biker scout, or not biker scout, Black Series speeder bike. Okay. It is fully complete. Just was taken out of the package. This is compliments of Mr. Roman. I don't know if he's in the channel right now. All right, but there it is. It's for a Black Series biker scout. Just the vehicle. Do I have the clear stand? I do not. Let me quickly, while I'm running it, let me quickly check. I don't think I do, though. Let me look. All right, it's running. Let's go into the other room to check. No, sorry, I do not see the. Stand. So good grab for that, though. Ultimate. If I do find it in my travels, I will get it to you. Meaning, if I find it, it's like sitting in the box at the bottom of the box. All right, I call this affectionately Scarecrow Mundi, because he's got that really chaotic Mundi. He's got that really cool Scarecrow hat. This is Star Wars number 11 comic book pack.
Well, not exactly.
My travels to Mordor. Yes. You shall not pass. I have another small ship to run here. All right. Thank you for that purchase. Ultimate TJ. You are, I'm pretty sure he's taking home the Chewbacca award. This is, I believe it is a clone trooper speeder of some sort. That's all it is, guys. Again, this is from a parts piece. I will start this at $1. I don't know if you did it yet, but you're getting close. We'll start this one at $1 if anybody's interested in a clone trooper speeder of some sort. Understood. Actually, tell you what, let's do 2. There's another one. This is missing a piece here, guys. This is a piece here, but I'll run 2, and I'll run it at $1. 2 for $1. Oops. Ultimate's like, what the heck, man? All right. Well, listen, look at it this way. You're saving a bundle on shipping. DJ, I'm not going to send this message out to you. Or here's another one. This is a Dirge and Anakin Skywalker from Star Wars Obsession #3. And guys, this, if I have any more, I'll run them. I'm looking. I think, yeah, that is the last of my for today. Actually, I think for good, I have to look in my garage, but that is the last of my comic packs today. Okay. Now I'm sending out this kind of request, but ultimately, DJ, this is not a request for you. Please don't do this because you spent enough. And I only say this because for people who make a lot of purchases with the flat shipping, okay. If you make a lot of purchases, now in the case I'm excluding Ultimate DJ because a lot of what he's purchasing a lot. He's purchasing a lot of money to these. If you ever go into somebody's show, there's a Empire Strikes Back, guys. This is a vintage collection. This is an old one, VC68, one of the early ones. Rebel Soldier. Go back to small. Yeah, if you are in a situation, guys, where you're making a lot of purchases and you get the flat shipping, I recommend that maybe forking over a little bit of tipping here and there, a few bucks to help. I'm not talking about if you're spending if you're buying 20 items, especially if you're paying little. If you bought 20 figures and you're paying $2 a figure, that kind of thing. Not if you bought 20 figures and you pay $50 a figure. That's absolutely not. No. Oh, dude, that's all right. You don't have to worry about it, Florida man. You're good. I'm talking about when a person purchases a lot of large items. It doesn't really happen with vintage stuff, but I found that when it happens with larger items, say like somebody bought 30 carded figures, right, or 40 carded figures, and they were paying $2 a piece or $3 a piece. The only issue I have with that, and it's not an issue, it's just a heads up about it. The only thing that I notice is that it gets to a point where the shipping it's impossible to not swallow that a lot. All right, we'll do the May and OSHA together. This is the retro collection. Get the twins together. I'll run them at $4 for the pair. Yeah, but don't worry about that, Florida man. That's not it. I don't need that from you. You do so much for me as it is. You send me so many things, so many extra stuff. It's totally cool. But I know, and I'm speaking when a person, if you make a purchase of something like large items for less money. If you purchase large items and you pay a lot for it, then don't worry about it. That's not an issue. I've just had a couple of situations. Thank you there, Michael Hudson. I've had a couple of situations happen where I had very, very inexpensive items sell, and then I don't know if there's any interest in this. A very, very limited item sell, like very small amounts of money, and I ended up not making any money at all because I had to pay for the shipping. This is a transformer. Okay, I'm not going to transform it. I have no idea if it's missing anything. It's just a transformer piece. Okay, Jedi Starfighter probably turns into Anakin. I'm guessing. I'll start this at $1. Let's add 2. Make it 2 Star Wars Transformers, starting at $1. Make it Michael Hudson. All right. I know you just bought the other one. We'll put that right there. All right, we are going through here, and oh, you know what, guys? We are just about at 50. Why don't we do another giveaway? Oops. Giveaway number 2. All right, and let's do 2 more Acolyte figures here. We got Master Soul, Jedi Knight Yard, Fandar, and I'm going to throw in the box that these came in. Okay, so those all starting at, we'll do that starting at $4. Dark Knight. Thank you for that. Oh, there it goes. Dark Knight Cody. All right. I will drop them right in there. Awesome. Okay, cool. All right. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. This is a weird one. We got a bed sheet. This is a episode 1 pillowcase. Brand new in the package. Episode 1 pillowcase. Ultimate, you're so cute. You're so funny. Episode 1 pillowcase. Relive the hype that was episode 1. Okay, and as far as our next giveaway, this is our next giveaway item. This is a Hondo Onaka and his droid. This is kind of like a Toydarian toy maker store toy that they had in the parks. It's still available, I think, in Galaxy's Edge, but this again was sent. This was something I found elsewhere, and I have one for myself. So this would be. So I'm going to run this one. Anybody's interested? I'm going to run the drawing in 3, 2, 1, running. Michael Hudson. All right, new buyer, bought a few items, and you get a fun little Toydarian toy there. All right, this is another partial vehicle. This is one of those clone walkers from the Clone Wars, right? It is missing the cannons, okay? It's got the one on the bottom, and that's it, all right? So it's definitely one for, like, customization or piecemealing. All right, and we'll run this at $1. Goes in the pile. All right, how about... Oh, here we go. This is a... All right, so this is actually for when back in the day when Galaxy's Edge opened, and then Galaxy's Edge was not open because of the lockdown and stuff. They started putting Galaxy's Edge merch outside, like in Target and stuff like that. So we're gonna run this. This is one of the droids that they were selling, and we'll start it at $5. Got about 100 items, guys. So we are just past the halfway point. Although I'm looking and I'm thinking, maybe I didn't have 100 items. I may have to go and find a few other items in the stash here, or maybe I'll do a little scan of some of the other areas. Or if you have any requests, I'll try to run that. All right, here's some. These are now. These were 2 items that came in that trash pile. These are like wind up, but full disclosure, they don't work anymore. But they're just kind of cute little cannons. So I'm going to run them for $1. The 2 for $1. They don't work, guys, unless you want to try to break them apart to see. All right, let's throw let's throw into that. How about a couple of throw in a Darth Maul speeder. Starting at $1. Okay, cool. All right. We got another one of those. This is another one of those droids. The DDBD Build-A-Droid. I have 2 of them today. This is the second one I'm running. Starting at $5. I have more of these guys if you want me to run more of them. I was planning on saving them for future sales because I buy a lot of stuff like for future sales. So, all right, I'm just trying to. All right, I'm gonna give you next thing, guys, is a fast food lot. All right, the fast food premium lot. All right, so first thing is this is these are a set of figures from Pizza Hut, but this is from the Star Wars trilogy back in '97. It's 3PO, R2, Vader, and Chewie. It's a 4-pack of figures. These are not. I don't remember if these might have been from Mexico. It's actually '95. I think this actually wasn't for the special edition guys. This was when they were doing the trilogy, and I do believe it was from South America or something like that. So I'm gonna run this $4. Yeah, but these were not '97. These were '95. These were actually when I remember the original trilogy. The last time you can own the Star Wars trilogy, because you can tell it doesn't say special edition on it. It just says Star Wars trilogy and the date. Where is it? 1995. All right, so good grab on that. All right, and then that was number 2. All right, and then this is from the special edition. This is um, that Boba Fett still in the package. The Boba Fett that kind of balanced on his chin on a little thing there. That was a special edition, and it does have some. I don't know if this is just Tri logo, but it is from Taco Bell. We also have, that's the Star Wars trilogy special edition. We also have these little wind up guys. Okay, let me check and see if they work. I don't know if they do. It seems like you can wind them up, but I don't know if they actually. Yeah, they don't seem to. That one does not work. This one wants to work but doesn't. And then this is just a trying to drive along. All right, so 4 fast food premiums. We'll start them at $1. DD, you want me to run one more? All right, I'll grab that. Hang on. All right. You know what? Let's keep these here. Add our other 3. I think these might be fast food premiums too. I'm not sure. This is just a Darth Maul thing. We'll run all of that for $1. Anybody's interested? Give them as stocking stuffers. Okay. Then they're getting thrown in the box. All right. All right. This is the last one I'm going to run today, guys. I got to save the other ones for a future show. All right. This is another DDBD. Build-A-Droid. Run that at 5. Awesome. Thank you for that. Okay. What else we got? Okay. We have another. second. Make sure I'm not. There we go. Here's another Build-A-Droid. Droid mystery crate. And then walking on the other side of the room here to grab more items here. All right. Thank you for that. S23. All right. How about this is another Galaxy's Edge item. This is a drink. This is like a sipper cup from Galaxy's Edge. If you open it up, I don't know. There's actually like a frog on the inside. It's kind of part of it. It's kind of weird, but it's a cool little item. We'll start that at $1. Jabba's Cantina wants it for $1. Felix the cat gets it. All right. Thank you for that purchase. All right. Just making sure I'm keeping things. All right. This is actually, I don't know if there's any interest in this, but this is actually a droid that is from. This is a droid that's from. I don't even know how this thing's supposed to look, but it's a droid that was from a battle pack, and it was the only way it was available. Okay. It's one of the Clone Wars things, so I'm not exactly sure how it's supposed to stand. It looks like it tilts this way, and I don't really know. It feels like the guns go this way, but then it won't really stand on its own. So I'm kind of just doing the crab walk thing here. So I will start it at $1.
You mean I get to come with you and your starship?
With the Snow Bunny Padme, I do remember that, DJ. Yes, but it was never released as a figure by itself, to my knowledge. I don't believe so. Ultimate takes it. All right, put it on the pile. Okay. Whoop. All right, and some oddball stuff here, guys. We have another Galaxy's Edge item. This is actually a Comlink Bluetooth speaker, but I just love it because it looks like the A New Hope Comlink that troopers wear. So it's great for cosplaying. The Bluetooth part it has not been opened. It's sealed. The Bluetooth portion of it is it's fine. It's like a little mini speaker. I don't believe it works as a walkie-talkie in any way. It's just something that you can, but it's, from a cosplay perspective, it's kind of nice. So, all right, guys, we're about 15 away from another giveaway. All right, thank you for that. Okay, here's another item here. I don't know if you people remember Tsum Tsums. That was a short-lived little item in Star Wars in the parks, and these are These are just little characters. They look like, I don't know, like little worms. But the cool thing about the bottoms of them are such that you can actually use them to clean off your screens. They have the stuff like almost the Swedish kind of stuff. Thank you, Death Knight Cody. Okay. All right. This is another vehicle that was from in the parks. This was the speeder the toy speeder from Solo that I mean, they were selling the parts as just a kind of a not die cast, but just a regular little vehicle. Sold it for $1. All right, guys. This is the mystery crate. This is similar to the mystery droid. I only have one of these, and if one, I can get it real close up, and you can see. You open it up, you're gonna get one of those little miniature version of a helmet, or the tauntaun face, or I guess that's the Womp, or the Nexu. Okay. So again, it's just kind of comes in a cool little box. Mystery crate. 77 Vaders. I'm doing only modern today, guys. I didn't realize that there's a lot less on this table than I thought. So I may be going into the other room to grab some more stuff. So, okay, thank you for that. All right, don't know if there's any interest in this, but I'm going to run it for $1. We got this Star Wars Denny's Solo. It's a plastic cup. Chewy got Chewy. It's got the Falcon kind of a topper on there. Denny's was the only one that did. I didn't have a Denny's near me, so I picked up a lot of Denny's stuff. But it's kind of cool, and it's a little awkward as a drink cup, but for those odd items that people have in their displays. Erica wants it. Thank you, Erica. Get it for $1. Okay. All right. So we got, this is another new one. This is Poggle the Lesser. This is a new Attack of the Clones. Just received it. I just ordered it twice. So if you want to get these figures maybe on a bit of a discount, I'm just going to start them at $5. Thank you, Erica. I got one more ship. Maybe some more. Hold on. Let me go quick check here. I got to start. You know what? I don't really have a lot of ships today, guys. I don't have easy access to them. So, oof. All right. Thank you for that. Okay, we got another. This is the 4-pack Force Awakens. I'm going to start this at $3. See if I can find some more shits here. I do have some chips. I completely forgot about these because they were in a box. We got it in the box. Good grab on that one. Okay. And we're about 7 or 8 away from the giveaway. This is a 30th anniversary in the box. Got some plastic sheeting around it. Jedi Aayla Secura's Jedi Starfighter. The blue one. All right. Mint in box. I'm going to start this a little bit more, guys, than $5. I would like to start this at 20, which I still think is a steal. So. Wow, Eric, you got that. Good grab on that one. Okay, we got this is another new one. Snow Trooper. VC 394. Oh man, I appreciate the tip. He felt bad. He felt bad. He got it for his steal, so he gave me $10. Now I do appreciate that. Thank you so much, Eric Harps. Yeah, it's like it's funny because everybody. It's such a when you started at a low bid, the formula is weird. You started at a low bid, and people might bid it up to something crazy high. You started at a high bid, you usually get one bid, or a medium bid. You get one bid. So just kind of figure it out. But I've watched enough people try to sell. Hey, ultimate, good grab. I've watched enough people try to sell items and then just put crazy amounts on there, and it never goes well. So we got another one of those Basil from Acolyte Basil figures. So we'll start this at 5. Best character in Acolyte. My daughter's favorite, anyway. She's like, "Who's that? Who's that character?" I said, "That character. Is that where Daddy is in the house, man?" Star Wars Daddy, are you running a live stream tonight? At 8 o'clock my time? It's 5 o'clock your time? Oh, good. Good time. Awesome. For members, live stream? All right. We got a Moff Gideon. This is a carbonized collection Moff Gideon figure from the Vintage Collection, the carbonized collection. Oh, giveaway. Cool. All right. I'll be packing the stuff up during all that. Okay, about 5 away from another giveaway. I do think I'm close to 100. I've just been combining some items, which is why I might be a little underneath, but that's okay. All right, this is a Galoob Micro Machines playset. It looks like the macro binoculars, but you open it up. I can figure out how to open it up. It turns into a little playset. Oh, it does include a figure in there. Okay. No ships or anything, just one figure. Start that at $3. Okay. This is a set of die-cast ships from Force Awakens. Well, from the sequel trilogy. They're the non. This is the bomber. Yeah. I think it's all from mostly from Last Jedi. They all have their stands. So there's 5 ships. And I'll throw in a Pez dispenser with a Stormtrooper head. And a Funko Pop Millennium Falcon with mini Funko Pop hand. So that's a lot. Started at $2. Save them for the holidays and give them out as stocking stuffers. Dewena, thank you for that. All right. And a couple more before another giveaway. For a droid, if anybody built a droid at Droid Depot, okay, this is an item that you could get in the parks if you want to change the panel color of your thing. This is a kind of a turquoisey green color. You can change all of the stuff in there. You can change all the panel colors. All right. we are 3 away from our next giveaway. So, somebody was asking me about a big ship. Any big ships? This is the X-Wing fighter. Okay. Okay, it's got all the cannons. Back it up here. It's got all the cannons. Got the canopy. This is a modern one. Okay, so it's got a place to put the droid. It is complete to my knowledge. Okay, although I will say, looking at this now, hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, the wings, when I ship it, I'll ship it with the wings off. All right, it'll fit better in that in a box that way. Okay. I can't speak for any electronics. I don't think it actually has any on this one. I think this is just the fighter. Okay. We'll start this at. We're going to start it as it's a large item. I'm going to do this. We'll start this at $10. All right. Good grab on that for 17. That's excellent. We also have this item. This is actually from like a battle pack. It's a turret. It's complete in that it's got its little door handle to go in. It's got the, turns it, and it's got the little canopy. You can fit a figure in there. Okay. So it's from a battle pack, so it's not something you can get separate. But if it's just something you want to put on for display, it's kind of cool. Start this at 5. And we're starting giveaway number 3. All right, right before the next giveaway. Thank you for. All right, so this is for the first. I'll talk about what the giveaway item is. Okay. Now, giveaway. I'll put in the back here. We got a sealed 221 piece puzzle, kind of a 90s Star Wars puzzle. All right, and a set of stickers. Okay, that's our giveaway for giveaway number 3. Now we're going to talk about while that giveaway is running out. Here's the next. All right, so for my next large item, it's going to be I'm going to start it at $1. I'm going to set this for 2 minutes, and I'm going to start making up a pile. All right, we got that. Let me back up my camera a bit here. All right, we got the base. We got the vehicle here. We also got a book that no one wanted on a show like two weeks ago. The Droid's Tale. It's an electronic book, but I don't know if the electronics work. We got part of the couple of pieces that make up the thing. Ultimate DJ, I think I found your base for your. I found the base, Ultimate DJ, for the speeder bike. So I just connected it. So you're good. Okay. Got all those wind-up guys. Got a part of a radar dish. We got a base that I'm not sure what it's for, but I'm pretty sure it's Star Wars. We got a ladder that went with the X-Wing. Okay. We got it in one Slave 1 wing. We got that other food premium. We got more of Anakin's speeder. We got a partial destroyer droid. We got a little mini double lightsaber. I think it lights up, but oh yes, it does light up. You can see a little bit. I don't know if it lights up. Yeah, it lights up. So we got part of a moisture farmer thing. I'll throw in the micro machine thing. A couple of the little tank, Brattle Droid tank. Another piece to one of the vehicles. Another little mini speeder. I think this is a Count Dooku speeder. Yeah, some of these are not. This is like a launching thing for something that I don't think we have the item that it launches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of the pieces to the Battle Droid. Not Battle Droid. 5 of the pieces to the Pod Racer. Some more of these. Another Transformer, part of a Transformer vehicle. Sith speeder. Random pieces here. Actually, looks like this is actually, if I'm not mistaken, this is this actually a, yeah, this actually makes this a complete speeder. So there you go. All right. There you go, guys. You won it. So there it is. There's a few more items. There's a little trooper leg there. Okay. Cool. So there you go. Thank you for that. And the winning thing, we'll draw that. I'll let it run out. We got about 39 seconds. I'm just letting it run out so I have a few minutes to put all this down. I'm going to condense this into as small of a box as possible. But again, remember on that, if you it also included one of the pieces for the pot piece. And the winner do we have for the next giveaway is Jabba's Cantina. All right. Thank you for that. Let's give 3. Awesome. Way to go. Yeah. If whoever won the giveaway, that's a big item, or not the giveaway, who paid $11 for the giveaway, for the big pile, the big box of junk. It's gonna go out in a big box. So if you buy a lot of little stuff or spend a little money, I would appreciate maybe possibly a tip to help cover the cost, but not necessary if you don't want to do it. It's completely optional. All right, guys, we've got a few more to run here. Kind of wrap things up as we got a Unpunched. This is a vintage collection. Luke Skywalker, Saga collection, not vintage collection. This is a Saga collection Luke Skywalker Bespin fatigue figure. Not vintage Saga. So when they first started doing that, start this one at $3. Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. I will change it back to 10-second auctions after this one. But I'll tell you what. While this is running out, I'm going to do a quick count of what I have left. So it's now, where are we? We are at 77, so I have about 23 more. All right. How are we doing? 42 seconds. Sorry. I hate when that happens. All right, but I just grabbed a whole bin of other stuff here that I can put out for you guys. All right, so just bear with me. All right, make sure I change this. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm assuming no one else is going to jump in at the last second, so I'm going to assume that Jedi Master 369 is the winner. If someone's going to bid, please bid now. Guess what? What, Ultimate? But guess what? I won! Woohoo! I won! I'm so excited. But I'm even more excited that you're buying back all. You gave me back all my money. All right. Thank you, Ultimate. I appreciate that. All right, guys. Just a little heads up. This is an R4 unit. One of the really cool things about some of the modern droids is that this is really cool. When you turn the head, that's how they got them to come out, and then you can bring it back in. And then once you got all the way in, you get that little click sound. So I'm just gonna run him. I'm gonna run him by itself. But I'm gonna get it back. I think he does stand better on the 3 legs. All right. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna run this for $1. Because it was in the bottom of that pile of junk, and I was like, you know what? That's not junk. That shouldn't go with the junk. Oh my god! I can't believe I did that. Damn it! I did it again. Ah! All right. Sorry. Now people keep bidding. So all right, guys. I'm gonna go right now. I got distracted by my victory. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, it's DJ's fault. Thank you, DJ. I appreciate that. I appreciate your show yesterday and all the stuff that you were doing. And guys, listen, you need to find Ultimate DJ. Now, Ultimate DJ, I'm going to give you a heads up. I never find you on my channel. I follow you, and I bookmark your shows, but I don't find you when I do a search for like when I look at like if I'm looking at other people, you know how like you can look up Star Wars theme. You're not in there. I have to actually type your name in Ultimate DJ to find you. So I don't know if that's yeah, that's so weird. They don't come up that way for me. I don't know, but I can't understand. Like, you have such a great show, and you do such cool stuff and so much fun stuff, and sometimes it's modern, and sometimes it's vintage. I mean, it's epic. You know, I love it. But I want to get more people to know about it, so I try to talk about you on my channel, and everything else. So make sure you have to do just find Ultimate DJ and just bookmark all of his shows. You won't regret it. They're a lot of fun, mostly Star Wars, but sometimes he does some other stuff as well. Rising Phoenix, welcome back. 8 p.m. Eastern. Generally speaking, I start mine at 6, and then I grade him. This time, DJ, I have to start it at 7 because I have an appointment that I'm getting back late. But I'll try to run things a little faster on Friday so that I can get out of there as soon as possible and grade you. Thank you, Rising. Okay. Before I forget anything, hang on, guys. I got to go in here and make it adjust. All right, so we're going to run. This is what we're going to run next. We're going to run this another Jedi Starfighter. Okay? Trying to take this thing off of it. Oh, come on, dude. All right, hang on. Taking this whole plastic off because it's a pain. It's because I want to see the box. All right. All right. This is the Anakin's Jedi Starfighter, but this version, okay? All right, these are a little more hard to come by. I'm going to do a comp. Hang on a second. I'm going to do a comp on this one because, yeah, and if the comps are good, I'll run it below. I'm going to run it below whatever the comp is. Thank you for following. Whoever just started following me, appreciate that. All right. I know, and comps. I know. Hey, Tony, you unlocked bronze. Okay, so that's an asking price. Let's go to the sold prices. Okay, so this exact. Oh, no exact matches. Oh, yay. All right. Let's try this. I just want to be very clear on this. Make sure that we're. Oh, and of course, guess what, guys? My internet's down. Are you serious? Hey guys, what's going on? Back to Darth Wi-Fi here. What's going on, man? Okay. Yeah, there's not any exact matches here. All right. Well, someone is asking $100 for it, but I don't want to go by that. The Naboo Fighter 249. I just feel like these vehicles weren't made as much, so I'll start it at 25. Change it to large. Okay. Now here we go. Start auction. Change it to 10 seconds. I just did that, and I'll start it at $25. There we go. Woo! Okay. That was better. Okay. Well, that's going. I'm going to go back to Disney Plus, put back on my. I'm going to switch over to technical ones because. All right. Thank you for that. All right. All right. So we are about 20 away, guys, from our final giveaway. I have one more ship I'm going to hold until the last one. Try to run another Bendham's. If anybody else is interested in a set of the Bendham figures, 4-pack. Okay, and we'll run that for. I'll run it for $1. Thank you for that purchase. All right, so anybody here who's got a daughter, we have who's interested in STEM, okay, or a son. We have lightsaber engineering kit. Okay, this is just a cool way of building lightsabers and exploring dynamics of light. So it's kind of a sciencey based thing. We'll start it at $1, and I'll go back to some figures after this. Just trying to clean out my space here to make sure that I have everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Thank you, Eric Carr. All right, and now next we got let's run another DJ Rex from the Galaxy's Edge. This is a brand new figure. It's a figure they just started putting out. There was a version of this that was part of the Star Tours, the Star Tours 1000, and then the Star Tours 3000, and then they updated it to the Star Tours 1000, but they still made DJ Rex. Thank you for that, Kate Thompson. Okay, we're kicking it old school here, guys. We've got the Deluxe Snow Trooper Power of the Force. Comes with the cannon, the box and everything. Kind of a fun figure. Start that at $5. Thank you for that. Okay. Ahsoka, Vintage Collection, Grand Admiral Thrawn. So cool that they brought in the same actor who did the voice to play the character. Starting at $5. Check out the crown at the top, guys. You get deals. You get some discounts, some coupons that you can use. Thank you, Death Knight. Got a little dent on the bowl, just a heads up. All right, how about we have a Dead Ramiro Awesome character from Andor. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Here's VC 366 Imperial Armored Commando. It's like a deluxe figure. Well, got a little bit of the wide card. If you already have one of those, get another one. You can take them out. These are definitely meant to be army builders. They're going to go to about 100 today, guys. So we're about 14 away from the last giveaway. All right, Wheeler, thank you so much. All right, how about this? I call him the Cowardly Lion Wookiee. These are Star Wars buddies, okay? And I'll give it a two for one here, 3PO. And then we'll start these both together at $1. Thank you, Michael Hudson. Right. Excellent. We got a Power of the Force electronic lightsaber. Luke Skywalker. It's got a little kind of a diorama set up there. We'll start it at $1. Thank you, Death Knight. All right. Skeleton Crew. The only figure to come out of this in the 3 3/4 inch line. John Nawood. Start him at $3. All right, Death Knight. Thank you so much for that. 49. Okay, we got a Obi-Wan Kenobi. Normally you press his belly and it's supposed to light up, but I think that is kind of fused shut. So it's really just a displayable figure at this point. So I will start him at $1. You'd have to, in order to change the battery on that, you'd have to take him out of the package. So not good forward thinking on Hasbro's part. All right. Thank you for that purchase. All right. Not sure if we have any interest in a keychain, but this is from the 90s. This is an C3PO die-cast metal keychain in the package. Started at $1. Got the micro mini action transforming playsets first version with the 3 heads. Gamorrean Guard, Boba Fett, and Admiral Akbar. Started at $1.
Relax. Take a deep breath. I haven't seen him in 10 years, Master.
Okay, thank you for that. How about this? This is from this is like a Galaxy's Edge thing that was available in other stores again, with like kind of like those droids. They kind of were trying to take a cue out of the Build-A-Droid idea, and by giving out like these smaller droids that had a few extension pieces on them. Basically it's like the same as it's about the same size as a collector series droid. We'll start it at $1. Thank you, Rising Phoenix, for that. Appreciate it. Okay, so as we're getting ready to wrap up here, got a few more items I'll show. We got an Empire Strikes Back Deluxe Hoth Rebel Soldier Survival Set. It's a really cool set, guys. It comes with a couple of different accessories, and the gas mask, kind of like a throwback to the vintage survival kit. But it also has this cute little tank that comes with it, along with this like box. And the bottom, you can put some stuff in and some missiles for the tanks. It's kind of a cool thing. I miss these kind of play sets. I really do. Yeah, just run this one, but I'll do it at $5.
Protection is a job for local security, not jail.
Thank you, Death Knight. All right. Okay, we got a Revenge of the Sith Vulture droid. Okay, it comes with a little Buzz droid in the package. Okay, so thank you for that. A couple other kind of oddball items here. We have another Elite Series. This is the Anakin Skywalker Elite Series figure. He has the mask. Where's the mask? There he is. There's the mask. Got the stand just out of the box. Okay, very heavy. So I'm running this as a large for the weight. So we'll start it at $5. Okay, guys, good. A couple of more of those little buddy figures that we had. We'll do another twofer. We got R2D2, and we'll pair him off with Wicket. Wicket still has his tag, and we'll start that. We'll go back to small here, and we'll start that at $1 for that. Thank you, Davina. And then my favorite, the hero of the rebellion, in my opinion, is Max Rebo. Well, maybe not the hero of the rebellion. The hero of the universe is Max Rebo, because he somehow survived. And Salacious Crumb. We'll do them. We'll run them together. Starting at $1. Cantina. Thank you for that. All right, so a couple more things here, guys. This is something I put together. I don't know if there's any interest in this, but I made these card backs like I do for the vintage versions. But these are one of every release that they made up to and not including vintage collection. All right, but they're all just like backdrops. You can put them in the clamshell cases with the figures. So I just kind of have one of everything. You know, there's like 40 of them in here. Okay, so. And if you want to, and I also made like a thin version for the smaller clamshells that are the same exact thing, just thinner. So there's like 100 cards, or 50 to 100, or 80 to 100 cards in there. So I'll run that at $1. It's a custom thing. Helps offset the cost of any figure that they want. Thank you, Florida man. All right, now we have, I think, 3 more items, guys. So hang tight for 1 second. All right, and then we got our giveaway. So, all right, we got this guy right here. We got a Holiday R2H25. This is last year's holiday figure, candy cane figure. Started at $5. All right, good grab on that. Okay. Now, this is an oddball amount of items here, guys. These are from, some of this is from conventions. Basically, it's a lot of convention swag and things like that. We got a Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty 2015. This is from a chase kit, like a subscription kit. I've got like a pin lanyard that's got some things like Save Master replicas, got EU, bunch of Force Cast. I don't know if anybody remembers the Force Cast. A couple of different pins like that. I've got, it also includes Star Wars. This is a great pin. Actually, you know what? I'm going to hold this one separately because I think they might be more interested in that. Got some Rancho Obi-Wan Guinness Book patch. We got a Leak House card. And the Guinness Book little bag there. So we'll start that at $1 for all that. And if there's no interest, I guess there is. For $1. I don't know how much you can go wrong with that. There's some cool stuff in there. Thank you for that. All right. And then 2 more items here, guys, and then we'll run our giveaway. But actually, I'll turn on my giveaway now. All right. Let's get that giveaway going here. All right. All right, so for the giveaway, we're going to do another puzzle like the one I just did. 221 pieces, such an odd number of pieces. We also have this kind of plushy Vader. Okay, that'll be for the giveaway. All right, and next item up for bidding. Okay, there's another lanyard, but this lanyard's got some really cool pins on it, guys. So I'm going to kind of go through them all. It's a it says an Empire Strikes Back because this lanyard is actually Empire Strikes Back related. On Shoots First, that's a different pin, but okay. And we got these pins that each show is one, all different Empire from around the world. Empire pins. They're all double pin back. Okay, there's 4, 5, 6, all the different types of poster releases, including some weird ones. 7, 8. Okay, so 8 different pins in this lanyard, and the lanyard itself is Empire themed. All right, so I'm going to run that pin lanyard. I'm calling it large, and I'm going to do it starting at $5 because it was happened to have any red carded or green carded info. You mean figures? Kyber crystals for the Disney lightsabers. Not. I don't think I can get to. I don't think I can get to them right now. I'm sorry, but I'll see if I can kind of gather up some for a future auction. All right, and my final item, guys, before the giveaway is that final piece of. Gotta get this plastic off. This is a 30th anniversary droid tank. 30th anniversary droid tank. Okay. This is the final auction item. And we'll do it again. We'll start it at 25. I think it's a steal. All right, Rising Phoenix. Very good grab. Thank you for that. All right, guys. Why don't we wrap up and do the giveaway? Okay. Do it. Do it. As Palpatine would say. All right, here we go, guys. Last chance. 3, 2, 1. Drawing. Death Knight. Cody. All right. Great. Thank you for your purchases today. Always love it when a purchaser wins the follower giveaway. It always seems like appropriate. Whew. All right, guys. We did it. We got through it all. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. I really appreciate all of what you do. Thank you, Death Knight Cody. Appreciate it. And listen, check out my show. Everyone who bid today and won something is going to be given a shout out. I may, if I have time today, guys, I may actually do 2 videos tomorrow. I already got the Friday night shout outs going tomorrow morning, but I may actually put out later in the day the today's video as well, just to get that out of the way, because I got videos running the rest of the week, so I don't have time for that. And if you are the top spender, not exactly sure. Thank you, Rising Phoenix. But the top winner will get the smaller version of this trophy, the Darth Tubus trophy. Compliments, or I should say, courtesy of the awesome Star Wars Daddy YouTube, who also does some 3D printing and did some painting, and I love it. So I asked him to make me a little bit bigger one, and that is that. So we are going to call it. And thanks, guys. Next show, I believe, is Friday. It will be at 7 p.m. I'm going to update my scheduled shows, and it's going to be at 7 p.m. only because I have an appointment that I can't miss in the afternoon. I just can't get everything started by 6. So I'm going to try to start it as close to, even a little bit earlier than 7. So just kind of keep an eye out. But I'm going to aim for it to start at 7. But if I can get here and get myself ready, I might start it a little bit sooner. So be on the lookout for that. All right. Because I typically start my shows at 6 p.m. All right. So, and this is Eastern Standard Time. But I want to do this. I know that it's going to be challenging for me to get back by then. So maybe 6:30, or maybe I'll just have dinner or something and then start for real at 7. Cool. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, may the Force and the toys be with you. So we are going to go and raid somebody else. Let's do it. Where do I go here? More. End show. There we go. And we're raiding. Who are we going to raid today? I don't know anybody today, so we'll try Jedi Mind Bricks today. Here we go. Raiding Jedi Mind Bricks. Thanks, guys.